Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Listen, this is one of those kind of stories, okay? People dead. Uh, and I have so much to say. But when we do these stories, please remember that we do these stories trying to teach the living something. Because we can't teach the dead anything, the dead gone already. But those who are still living can learn from those who are now dead, right? Alright, so shout out to the Jamaica star for this one. Domonique, otherwise called Dom Donaldson. She was just 19 years old, but she was a devoted mother to her 10-month-old daughter, and she was looking forward to seeing her unborn child. Let me read that for you again. She was just 19 years old, but she was a devoted mother to her small daughter, which means she has a child already on the ground, and she was looking forward to her newborn, which means she was also pregnant again. A devoted mother to her 10-month-old daughter. So 10 months ago, this 19-year-old had a baby. And fast forward 10 months into this baby's life, mommy, who is 19, is already pregnant again with another baby. You see what I'm saying? I don't mean to talk bad about anybody, and please, this is not to disrespect anybody, but if I can just reach a couple of young ladies out there to let them know that, hey man, babies, man, all these things, they'll come later on, baby girl. You have to focus on you and getting somewhere in life. A lot of us weren't born with a gold or silver spoon in our mouth. Most of us have to scrape our way up from the bottom to the top if we're going there, that kind of thing. So focus on getting somewhere first. And then, whole heap of man out there if a man is your thing. Understand? And whole heap of babies will come if babies is your thing. But to tie yourself down at 19 with 2 children already and no qualifications, no education beyond, say, secondary or high school, then you are pretty much signing up, pen and paper signing up for a life of poverty. Not saying that you can't come out of it, because some have, but you're making it that much harder for yourself because many have not been able to. I just hoping to hear that. See? Anyways, according to the Jamaica Star, it says that she had plans of becoming a teacher, and as such, she worked as a customer service agent throughout her pregnancy with hopes of funding her tertiary education. Unfortunately, the teenager will never realize her dreams because she was killed in a hail of bullets on Sunday morning along Maiden Street in East Kingston. Her baby father and her infant were also injured in the attack. So whoever turned on the gunshot bullets on them didn't care that she was 19, didn't care that she was carrying a baby in her belly, didn't care that she had a small child only 10 months old in her presence as well. It begs to ask the question, what could they have been involved in? So, of course, most of my audience, hip to these kind of stories already, are going to say in the comment section, SouFlo, it did have to do with our baby father. Okay, and here we go, teaching again. Young ladies, I see the trend. Only gunman alone can shift my panty. And I see another young lady made a video the other day talking about she don't want no man to work no 9 to 5. 9 to 5 man boring, and them always broke and always have to be waiting on payday. When she want her money, she want her money. So she have to deal with a man who get the money fast. And mostly those are scammer man or man where do road heavy. So those are the type of men that she want. Okay. I will now tag her in this video so she can see what the outcome possibly is for her. See? Because it's all fun and games when you have a man that's exciting and into all kind of exciting stuff until gunshots start flying your way and they're shooting at your child that you have for him or you and your children and all that. So be careful out there who you claim say you want because something comes with it. Alright? If you're there with a man who in a church and him work him 9 to 5, it might be a boring life, but you might live way longer than those who are run down a certain different type of street man, outer road man. Alright. The story went on to say that she was hoping to fund her tertiary education working customer service and she wanted to be a teacher, and unfortunately though she will never realize this dream because death is final, my friend. She was killed in a hail of bullets. A hail of bullets. Her baby father and the infant, her 10-month-old, were also injured. Somebody said she died protecting her daughter, her 10-month-old daughter. This is what a relative of hers told the Jamaica Star. She died protecting her daughter, who surmised that more than 24 gunshots were fired into the dwelling, which was occupied by the teenager, her 25-year-old boyfriend, and her 10-month-old child. Okay. There's so much going on in the story, but Minango really rip it up again. Teenager and 25-year-old boyfriend don't really go together. But we're talking about Jamaica, not America. For instance, in the US, the legal age is 18. However, there are places where 16 is the age of consent. Understand? Like Jamaica. So if she at 16 reach age of consent legally and she say, yes, this is my man, nobody can take that man to court, whether he be 25, 35, 45 or 55. That's just the laws. Okay? She says that's legally, that's my man, and I consent to us having a sexual relationship. That's the end of that. So she's teenager. Yes, she's still 19. She's a teenager. I'm supposing she had her child when she was 18 and she was about to have another one. So he might have been 24 when she was 17, 18, that kind of thing. Hey, I will neither go here nor there. All I'm going to reiterate and say again is, young ladies, whatever is out there where you run down, leave it alone until you get yourself together. Because man will always be there in abundance. Here's this. Listen to this now. The more you accomplish is the better type of man you will attract. Let that sink in. Anyways, when the shots were being fired, it is said that she laid down on the baby. So the shots that went through her body are the ones that actually hit the baby. So the baby never get a direct gunshot, but the shots flew through her and still hit the baby. All she was trying to do was to cover her baby, the relatives said. Now, reports from the Donaldson Road Police are that about 2:35 a.m., Donaldson and her family were at home when gunmen kicked open their door and opened fire inside of their house, spraying over 24 gunshots, hitting all 3 persons that were there, the baby, her, and her man. They were all taken to the hospital where Donaldson, the 19-year-old mother, was pronounced dead, and her child and her spouse were admitted to the hospital. The baby reportedly sustained a gunshot wound to her leg. Little baby girl. Again, I want you to think about this. Is this the life you want for your child? This is why I say you sign up for a life cycle of poverty and pain. Now your child, a little girl, already picked up gunshot at such a tender age. The relatives said that Donaldson, who was in her third trimester of pregnancy, had relocated from St. James to the community a little over a year ago. She was described as quiet and ambitious by those who knew her. She relocated from St. James to that community a little over a year ago. A little over a year ago. Her baby is 10 months old. Right. Okay. St. James, hot. I don't know if she come from one of the hot spots in St. James. Sometimes you run and things follow you. Sometimes you do things and you move and people find you. I don't know if it's her beef or if it's her boyfriend beef at this point. However, I'm following the story. The baby sustained gunshot wounds. The relative said that Donaldson, who was in her third trimester of pregnancy, had relocated from St. James to this community just a little over a year ago, and she was described as quiet and ambitious by those who knew her. She was a very intelligent girl and she wanted to become a primary level teacher. She got pregnant, but she still do her work at a call center, and she wanted to secure a career and a future for her children. Donaldson's mother, Coticia Godfrey, told the Star. Another family member said that the teenager was extremely committed to her infant. The family member said that she was very protective of her daughter, so she wouldn't leave her with just anyone. Even when she working from home, she have the baby right there with her. She was young, but she was a very fit mother, the relative said. Now, I want to hear about the man what she did with. What was he involved in? Was this about him? There's more to this story that we don't know. But as you know, I myself over here at SouFLoTV, I don't add or take away from these stories. I don't have to sensationalize the story. Me no want add on and come tell you about, yeah man, is a scammer man, she did that with, and him thief people money, and them did a hideout together and man find him, and I don't want to mix up the story and all that. I don't know. Me no know nothing about the man. Nothing about him was reported in the news other than she was living with him. The story was more about her age, how many children she had, what she wanted to do with her life, and how she lost her life, and that the child, 10 months old, got gunshot in the process, and so did her man. We'll hear more about this, because check this out. Anybody kick off your house door and spray 2 dozen bullets inside of your house, knowing that you have a 10-month-old there, a woman there, and you, a man, is in there, and they hit everybody in there, that's not something that's just going to go away overnight. These are people that wanted you dead, and now that they know that you're not dead, they're coming back. So look forward to hearing more about this story as it develops. I don't know what to suggest to the brother. All I can say is watch your head back and get yourself to someplace safe, because it's about to go down in your life. Wanna leave your comments in the comment section below, please. And walk good, my people, and make good decisions. Alright? Nobody tell yourself say you want good, but you're out here doing bad. You reap what you sow. That's all I'm saying. I'm out. Peace. Alright, so listen, we're selling membership to the channel, okay? Membership to the channel, my friend, is very different from just being a regular subscriber. Membership to the channel means that you have the special privilege of being in the chat room live every morning when we go live Monday to Friday for our morning thoughts show, and we talk up the things them. You notice sometimes we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 people on the live, but only a selected few are in the chat room with their names showing up in green. It's because they have their membership. It's $9.99 a month. You can set that and just forget it and let it auto pay every month. See, we're looking to increase the membership to the channel, and I told you at the beginning of the summer that if we had over 1,000 members, we would give away $1,000 every month for the rest of the year. We didn't get anywhere near that, but we're not going to stop. Still consider getting your membership. For those of you who don't know how to get your membership, look next to the subscribe button. You will see a button that says join. Click the join button and then follow the instructions all the way through. Thanks to the people who have their membership. I love and appreciate you to the fullest, because that's a different level of support. And for those who are about to get their membership, I appreciate you greatly. Thanks in advance. Get your membership now. Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, let's keep this short and sweet. So these are my shirts, right? And I specially designed these shirts for this audience. So if you like the work that I put in for you here on a daily basis, bringing you quality content on a daily basis, rain, snow, sleet, hail, sunshine, whatever the weather may be, if you appreciate what we're doing here for you over here at SouFLoTV, then I thank you for tuning in. I ask you to hit the subscribe button. I ask you to hit the thumbs up button and share these videos. You know, when we say like, comment, share, and subscribe, we want to ask for a little donation to the channel too, because the channel is not ran off of just air or mouth water. However, these shirts, specially designed, we prefer to sell you something. That way you have like a memorabilia. Right? So you're going to purchase a piece of merchandise now, specially designed by us, and you can't find these shirts in regular stores, you know. These shirts are only found here. You have never seen anybody else with one of these shirts on, have you? Alright, so here's a special way for you to like donate something to the channel. Each shirt costs $40. $40 covers shipping and handling as well as the price of the shirt. They are available in all 50 states across the United States of America. So please consider purchasing a piece of this merchandise right here to support this channel and continue to help us to grow. Big up on yourself. All the information needed, how to purchase, link me at SouFLoTV@gmail.com. Send all your info, as in what size you want, which one you want, and your mailing address, and then pay us through PayPal or Cash App, and we'll send them right to you. Alright? I thank you in advance.